Welcome, welcome, everybody. All five of you. What the flip is the deal? Okay, there's six now. We even have a semi attending person. What's up, Nick? Nick, as I saw Colin said to you, we have a chance to win some freaking songs and even a set today. And we have six people here. Last Saturday we had or maybe it was Monday. I think we had 12 or something like that, or 15. I can't remember. And here's your chance to win an actual song for the people who are not going to pay money for it. And there's six people here. Two of which can't win songs. So at the moment, I think there's only four people that can actually win songs. So, Colin, in that case, what are you going to do? I love these flickin' sets, man. These sets are awesome. As it was said here, you could actually turn this into a brand. Of course, look at Jean-Francois is all happy. He's like, just declare everybody winners. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? I think this happened one other time. People kind of started showing up a little bit late, although it's 11:06, so I don't know what's going on, people. If you are new and you're sitting there in the background, maybe one of you, since there's only six and I can see five people talking. Welcome to the old or new set 12. I cannot believe that we're actually already have 12 of these. If you haven't seen the ones before, they're kind of fun, even if you can't win the sets now because it was in the past. If you go back and watch those, it's a good test and to kind of give you an idea of some of the stuff that we've done on this channel. But we'll see if people jump in. I don't know where Michael is. I don't know where Adrian is. I don't know where Ryan is. I don't know where Para is. There's a lot of people who are usually here and not here right now, which is surprising. So is there some sort of blockage going on here where people can't show up or something? Here on our end, we are getting eerily close to a massive storm about to hit Columbus. I think they said maybe another hour and it's going to be here. And I saw it on my little Omega radar. Yes, I did subscribe to that. It's funny. I don't subscribe to many channels here, but one of the 3 or 4 channels that I'm subscribed to are weather channels. I like, what is his name? Ryan Y'all. Hey, Ryan Y'all. I think I like him. I don't know what it is about weather. It does affect me a lot. I've always known that. Like, it affects my attitude. But I also am just fascinated by it. I think it's such a cool thing. I have always thought that I would like to go on a tornado chase at some point. I would want to do it with Reed Timmer because the dude has been doing it for so long and knows what he's doing. The rest of the people I'm a little nervous about because sometimes they, speaking of watching weather channels, people like getting hit by tornadoes because they've gotten too close and they're stupid and they're not as smart. But Reed Timmer, man, that dude has that Dominator. I think he has 2 or 3 of them now, where they go right into a tornado. It buries itself into the ground, and it's got steel-proof, bulletproof windows and stuff like that. And tornadoes have gone over, and he's been in the middle of a tornado. The dude is freaking awesome. If you haven't checked out his channel, I think it's just Reed Timmer. Reed Timmer. He gets so excited every time there's a tornado. He's you can tell he's passionate about it. But anyway. From those channels, they have this app that they talk about called Radar or Omega Radar, I think is what it is, and you have to pay a subscription, but it's awesome. It's kind of like the. Do you guys remember the calculators at least when I was getting into math, elementary? I think it was middle school and high school. The Texas Instrument calculators that came out at the time that had 100 buttons, and then you had a tab or whatever it was to a shift button to hit all the other buttons that were there, like cosine, sine, and it was the coolest thing that came out. And really, you pay $80 for this fucking calculator, and then people like me who are terrible at math would or didn't care about math, I should say, terrible at it, would only use the actual numbers and multiplies and division. So wasted $80 on a thing that I barely even used the other functions of it. That's kind of what this Radar Omega is. It's it has so many functions that you can do that I'm going to have to watch videos on how to use the damn radar, but it's freaking awesome. It's probably the most advanced radar we have. Anyway, Yes, the TI-83. Scott remembers. Anyway, I'll stop talking because it doesn't look like more people are showing up. So we got 7 people on the chat now. Well, we got 9. There's 2 more. Holy shit. See, me talking about fucking radar and weather. Anyway, I looked at the radar Omega, and it's like this big blob of like serious storms picking up, which they called for. Give them that. And it should be here in about an hour. So hopefully we can make it through this old or new set number 12 before my power goes out. All right, so let me read what Colin said. Colin says, it's time for old or new 12. And I'm going to get this out of the way right now. This set was put together by myself and the very bloke. I'm not a bloke, yo. You are looking at right now. Yes, Cap had a hand in this. So get ready for some dubious song choices. So it's me and Colin who are unable to actually win. Colin never is able to win because he puts them together. But in this case, I'm not allowed to win because I helped him put this together. As usual, we have curated. I love how you have the word curated. What do you think you're some awesome linguist? Curated, Mr. Blimey. As usual, we have curated 5 songs for this set. That's such a beautiful sentence, Colin. 2 will be Cap's picks, and 1 song we went back and forth on. So let's see if any of you guys can work out who picked which song. So 2 are Colin's songs, and he picked them. 2 are my songs. And then 1 we collaborated together, and you're going to have to figure out which one we collaborated together on. I'll put the rules towards the bottom of the email so Cap can read them out if people want it. But it's the standard old or new rules. All caps for your answers, please. So basically, Nick was asking about this earlier, and I think this is Nick's first time playing. While you're listening to the song, before the song ends, and Colin or... actually, I probably couldn't do it. So Colin, you're going to have to do it. When a song is about to end, or you think it's about to end, he's going to call it out in the chat like song's about to end. Before the song ends, you have to type in the chat in capital letters, new, if you think it's a new song that has never been on the channel before, or in all capital letters, old, in case you think it's a song that has never been on the channel. Or wait, said that completely dyslexic. You know what I'm trying to say. If it's old, it means it's been on the channel before. If it's new, it's not been on the channel before. Jeez. And then at the end, also, song titles are at the bottom of this email, as usual. And I'll tell you who picked them and which song. And this will be read at the end, which I'll remind Cap to do at the end of the stream. So I'll tell you what the songs are and who picked them. All right. So now that my mind is back straight, are we ready to get into this first song? Now, just to be clear, to win has nothing to do with whether you know if I picked the song or Colin picked this. That's just a side fun little thing. How you win is if you pick the amount of old or new songs correctly. So make sure you guys know that. All right. So here we go with song number 1 of old or new set number 12. Go. Wow, we already got Anthony saying this is an old song. My advice is to never say it too quickly because you might change your mind and it's too late. Once you put your answer, it's over. Are you going to guess who picked the song? Wow, Nick is going for it already, and we're not even like 5 minutes into the song. I know the song by the back of my hand. Fortnite actually just played this on the Dromio stuff. So I'm guessing they're going to play this on the new tour. Dude, this last part of this song. So just for those of you who can't put the pieces together, the name of this song is... Am I allowed to say that? I think somebody already said it. It's supposed to mimic having a panic attack, which the music, again, is why Dream Theater is so good. Rapid heartbeat pounding through my chest. You're supposed to feel like you're having a panic attack while you're listening, and they do a great job of keeping that energy, I think. So at this point, it looks like Anthony says old, Nick says new. Is anybody else gonna guess? Scott says old. Interesting. Michael says old. Are you guys sure about that? Jean-Francois says new. Ironically, even though, like, I'm a Dream Theater fan, I don't do most of the picking, but Dream Theater hasn't been on this channel that much. It did at the very beginning when I did reactions to the new album, Distance Over Time. I didn't even do reactions to the new album. Have I heard this live? I think this is one of the few songs I haven't heard live by them. This part right here is awesome. When he goes into the bell. Right now. I think I might be able to play this. Some of the stuff I can't play, but I think most of this song I can play on drums. It's one of the only Dream Theater songs I can possibly play on drums. Although that gets tiring. Oh. Hear that sweep? Here we go. Fade to black part. Well, faster fade to black part. Meaning they're just harmonizing together with easy harmony. But the next part's not easy. Oh, you know what, Scott? That would have been a great idea. Whole DT set. We need more DT on here. Because some of you wankers don't know about them, and you should. Sasha says new. I don't have a ton of people who've guessed. We've had, what, 5 people, I guess, have guessed? Got a couple more people that should be guessing. Sasha, coming from you, that's not a surprise. It's about to end. You better show what you think. It's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. Bam. 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 How come you didn't keep that part? Oh, come on, Nick. I can't agree with you. Wither is such a beautiful song. It's beautiful. It's like one of their examples of their poppy songs that would make it on a radio. It's a beautiful song. Well written. Okay, well, that's song number 1. Everyone, I think, knows that it was Dream Theater. The question is, in the chat right now, who do you think picked that? Was that me or was that Colin that picked that? Let's get into song number 2. Here we go. Looks like 9 Inch Nails. Too bad it's not. Ding, 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 ding. Two, three, and Kurt Hammett showed up. Nice halftime. Although it didn't fit very well with the last part. Inches for anus. Nice job, Colin. What were you thinking about when you were making this, huh, buddy? Thinking about putting your inches in the anus? Yeah, it is a shorty. Is that who you want to stick your inches in? A shoddy? A shoddy? All right, we got our first guess. Scott says new. In Search of Sun. Inches for anus. That sounds like a porn title. All right, it looks like a bunch of people are saying new. Oh, swim against the stream, Jean-Francois. Where the hell is Adrian, Ryan, and Para? What the flip? This is the only way Para gets songs on the channel, is if people buy him for him or he wins. Okay, we have a bunch of people saying, I think Jean-Francois is the only one who says this is old. There's the end. Get it in. Get it in. We just finished the second song, Atharva. So you can guess the last one. Just take a guess, even though you weren't here. Right, Colin? I think you'd be cool with that. All right, so that was song number 2 on our 5-song set. Again, you can also, in the chat, guess who you think picked that song. It looks like Scott thinks I picked this song, but nobody else guessed. Also, as Sasha has shown us, you can also rate the songs too. Do you think 1 or 2, 2 or 1 is better? And with that said, let's get into song number 3. Here we go. Meet Rex. microphone. Sometimes I forget the microphone's on. I like his voice. Okay, we got a bunch of people saying new. Interesting. You forgetful minds. Yes, this is song number 3, people. Again, before you get too confident, you might want to think about some stuff. This is a game of poker, y'all. Great melody, great harmonies. Cool little breakdown here. Sasha, you are crazy. You just don't like pop. Listen to this. I saw this live. One of the best rhythmic soloists ever. Good song. I saw this live in Korea. They came to Korea. Okay, Ryan says old, new, new. Nick is saying new. Yeah, get your guesses in. It is almost over. Okay, so Atharva says new, old, new. Sasha goes for against the grain and picks old. That is right, folks. It is extreme. Okay, you better get your answers in if you haven't, because we're about to move on to song number 4. No, Don comes in with a new, old, new. Scott says more than words. So now that the song is over, and it looks like everyone's got their vote in, I will say to you, Extreme has certainly been on the channel before. The question is, was it that song or not? Okay. Let's get into song number 4. We have everybody's votes in, I'm pretty sure. And 2 more songs to go. Now that we have 10 people in here, we should have enough people that can give out awards to songs or whatever. So here's song number 4. What's it gonna be? Sounds like Bleed. The drum part anyway, for a second. Oh, guess my dogs like it too. Who do you guys think chose this one? Yes, Atharva. Canine approved. I like that. Or maybe not. They might be saying, this sucks. Ooh, out of it. Jean-Francois has his ideas. Is this something that's been new or old? Colin and I worked our magic. Yeah, Colin. Jean-Francois just like purposed your whole game. Ooh, nice solo there. Damn. Sounds like a Michael Romeo solo over there. Oh. Very Dream Theater of you all. Arpeggios! Arpeggios! Yeah, that sounds like Bleed for a minute. Scott says old, Jeff says old. We got a bunch of olds right now. Nobody says new. Eumeria, baby. Whenever you see the actual name on the screen means we're getting closer to the end. So Don is the only one saying new. Interesting. And he likes this song the best. Get it. Get it. Yeah, remember to put in your votes for what songs you like better. Michael likes this second. Wow, Michael actually put a Dream Theater song first. How amazing. Colin. Shenanigans. Da-da, da-da. So I'm gonna say something after we do the last and final song, because we are now 4 songs in, and we are having one more song to do before this old or new set number 12 is in the books. It looks like a lot of people are picking a lot of the same answers, so maybe that means it was either too easy or too hard for people to guess correctly what we're doing here. So it looks like people all have a Dream Theater song first. I'm shocked by that because so much hate, not hate, just people who I think have a blockage towards Dream Theater on this channel. Surprise! I guess it's because all their songs are not as good. Tharva thinks that it's too hard. Interesting. Okay, well, you all don't know the answers, so you don't know if it's actually right. But let's get into our fifth and final song before we get to see who actually won, which Colin's going to have to work that shit out because I haven't been not keeping track of that. Michael, I love a lot of Rush stuff. A lot of it. I would agree that I don't love it like I love Dream Theater, but there's people who, for Dream Theater on this channel, who like mostly don't like them. Like don't like all their songs, even though a lot of the songs that they like from other bands sound almost exactly like it. They're like, oh yeah, it's really good, even though it's like, but Dream Theater doesn't. It's just, I think, because Dream Theater's the one who did it that's like, oh, I don't know if I like it. But that's normal. All right, here we go. Let's get into song number 5. Who's it going to be? Right into this like slow part. Halftime part. Oh, I get to pick the theme, huh? It's gonna be all Dream Theater. Thanks. Ooh. Got a bunch of people saying Teramaze already. Listen to the voice. It's a nice little run. Okay, Scott's got a little guess here on who he thinks picked the songs. Colin, don't lie to him. That's a horrible guess. Wow, Michael's already rated this song in the second spot. It's a good song. I'm telling you, I know Ryan doesn't like them, but I think Teramaze is really good. Very punchy. Michael thinks this was a joint, which means he wants to smoke a joint. Michael, just go smoke a joint. You don't have to just say the word joint to try to hint that you want to smoke a joint. Make myself laugh. I will say, out of a lot of the Teramaze songs that I've heard, this one is not one of my favorite. It's a good song, it's not one of my favorites. Scott says new. Interesting. Bam. Ba-da-na. I already have my theme for the winners. I'll tell you, Colin. Bum, bum. I love that Dream Theater won this fucking set. Panic Attack is a good song, so. Yeah, for those of you who are on here that don't go to the Discord, go to the Discord. It's very easy. It took me a bit to realize or understand what Discord was about, but go there. There's lots of other conversations that go on in between sets here on the channel. Over there at the Discord. Can I actually put the Discord in here? Let's see if I can do it. I think I can. Here it is. Copy. Paste. There is the Discord, people. I like this section a lot. Oh, Sasha says old. So it looks like we have a few news and a few olds. This could go either way. Oh, such a nice little bend there. Nice legato there. Don says new. Oh, Nick says new as well. So we've got a bunch of news and a few olds. Nice little, oh, that fill was beautiful to fit with what they were doing. And they're really good at writing melodies and notes that fit the chords behind. Oh. Beautiful. Love that. Wow. Man, Dean. This section right here is the best. They are outroing like a fucking bitch. I love it. Fucking bitch in a good way. Ooh. Putting in my own little melodies there. Harmonies. Sasha retracted a message? I didn't know you could do that. Needs to end on a And there you have it, folks. That is the end of our old or new set number 12. So now that it's officially over, before I read you the answers and who picked them, I'm going to say, Colin, for the record, I don't think I should do this again. Like me being a part of the creation of the set. Because I found myself really holding back or trying to hold back during this set because you guys can see me. And because you can see me, which other people who pick the sets with you, they're just in the chat. It's really hard for me to hide what I feel or think unless I'm trying to throw you off or something like that. And that's what I found myself doing. I'm like, because either I have to lie and try to throw myself off, which then means I have to constantly be thinking about throwing them off throughout the whole song. Otherwise, it kind of makes it obvious, number one, that I picked it, which I think just skews the answers a lot because you can see my nonverbals going on. So, yeah, the fact that I know the song could make it a lot easier to figure out if it's been on the channel or not before. So, yeah, it's. I just don't think it's good. If you can't see me, I think it would make it a lot harder for people to pick. But I think by being able to see my reaction to the song live as it's going on just really makes it a lot easier for people to guess the right answers. It's just my hunch. And so I would say maybe in the future, either I black myself out so you can't see my reactions and I just talk into the microphone. But even then, like it's a lot, just what I'm saying and how I say it, it's going to be easier to pick up on what I think or feel, or either that or I'm trying really hard to hide it, which doesn't make it necessarily fun. So if we do it again, I'm definitely going to say I need to turn the camera off. But my suggestion is just don't have me do this with you. All right, with that being said, I will say the first song was Dream Theater, and the song was called Panic Attack, and that was done by Colin. Fuck faces. I told you to think about that shit. Okay, so this song, Colin, am I supposed to say if it's new or old? Or should I just say what the song is and the band? Or should I actually say if it was new or old? You let me know before I go on to the next one. So, yes. Colin, are you there? Okay, so just say what the song is and who picked it. So I'm not going to say if it was old or new. So, in that one, that was Dream Theater, Panic Attack. Colin picked that. Number 2, In Search of Sun, The World Is Yours was my pick. Number 3, Extreme, Color Me Blind was my pick. And then number 4, Eumeria, Dreaming of Death was Colin's pick. And then, of course, Teramaze, Delusions of Grandeur was the name of the song, was our joint pick. So I think a lot of people got the Teramaze joint pick correct, although there were several people that thought the Dream Theater was a joint pick, which it was not. So we did throw you for a little loop then. I give Colin credit for that because he was like, obviously they're going to think that you picked the Dream Theater song. But that was Colin's little trickery. So yeah, at least we threw you for a loop then. I will be interested to see what the actual results are for who actually got the most old or new guesses correct. But that is up to Colin to figure that out through the chat and then post it. So he's going to post it probably in the comment section of this video if it doesn't get blocked. And he'll probably put it on Discord. So again, you guys should be on Discord if you're not already, because we have conversations and good conversations over there outside of the channel sets. And I just want to mention that I don't understand, because usually when I dispute a blockage, within a day or two, it pops back up until the record company or whoever blocked it responds to the dispute. But that's not happening with the Adrian video, because Inside Out is a bunch of douchebags. I blocked it that day when it got blocked. What was that, Tuesday morning? And it's still blocked. So I guess that means we're going to have to wait for the fucking 30 days for them to respond, because they're douche licks. So that set was really good for those of you who weren't there. Number one, that just means why the fuck weren't you there? And number two, you might not get to see it if they just don't unblock it. And three, if they do unblock it, you're going to have to wait for it. So the moral of the story is, why the fuck weren't you there? That's really what it is. So people need to be at the live sessions. So in case there's blockage, you get to see. I mean, that Monday set by Adrian was one of the classic great sets by Adrian. There's so many good songs on there that you don't get to hear. Number one, my reaction to and the song itself, because you weren't there. So let's just hope that Inside Out listens to this and realizes what douche licks they are, and they freaking do something about it, because we didn't even show the video. The video was blocked out for pretty much all of it. And they still blocked it because they're dumb butts. Hey, let's block a song so nobody can hear our music and hear what we have, even though we're going to take the copyright. Let's block it because it's so stupid. That's really what they were thinking, because that's the only logical answer. So, all right, well, you guys have a great weekend, and we will see you here on Monday, because on Monday, I believe, let's see who it is. Monday is Mr. James Yu, who I'm surprised wasn't here today to try to win some songs so we could put Marillion on here. But James is going to be up here on Monday night with his return set. The Prodigal Son has returned. And then next Saturday at this time is Colin's musical journey. And then a week from Monday on the 8th is Michael Herman's set. Then Colin has another winning set Saturday, July 13th. The schedule is there on the Excel sheet, and you guys can read it. We have a Ryan Colin duel coming up here in the future on July 20th. So we are booked all the way through July 20th, which is about a month almost. So if you want sets or songs in, there's a hodgepodge as well on the 15th. Get your songs in. All right, have a great one. We will see you on Monday. Peace.